Audio check. All right. Good Sunday morning, and Yabba Dabba Doo sports fans. Welcome to the championship game, Mid-Am Girls District Tournament from UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, between your Pittsburgh Steel City Selects, once again in their home whites as the number one seed of the tournament, and these 14U Stantons in the traveling blacks. We'll play 3 16-minute tilts for the banner. Both of these teams are going to make the trip to Florida. In my opinion, this game will not impact where either one of these teams ends up in that tournament. Your selects will likely play in the higher bracket, and the Stantons will likely play in the lower bracket. But it always feels better to take home the banner. So we will get this game underway. We've got 4:15 to go on the warm-up clock. For those of you that join early, I'll tell you this now. I'll repeat it again, likely at the break where the Zamboni movie comes on. But this is it. Final live stream of the season. We are not allowed to do this from Nationals. They sell their own video production for $30 a month through USA Hockey, and they police it pretty heavily. So I cannot set this up at Nationals. So this is it. Swan Song of the Year for Wicked Slapshot Productions. We will get this game underway here in 3.5 minutes. I'll be back for puck drop. Welcome to the championship game. All right, they are gathering around the net, picking them up, putting them away. And we will get this game underway. The girls are wound up, tapping the sticks. They are ready to go. It's early on a Sunday after the time change. We do not have a big audience here, but I'm sure it will materialize as the game goes on. There's a couple of you out there, though. Looks like we're going to start with Salatrick, Makasenka, Diamond, Zivkovic, and Vitodia. Makasenka's going to do the Mort face-off play. Eves in the pipes to my left. And we will get this game underway. Stripes high-fiving each other. 3 16-minute periods to determine the banner winner. And we're underway. They draw it back, and Zivkovic fell down. They center it. Had a tackle in front of the net, Diamond and the Stanton player. Now here comes Vitodia. Vitodia overskates it, picks it back up, comes back up the other way. Gets it up ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka whacks at it twice to knock it deep, and now the Stantons are going to pick it up, come back the other way. Stanton's going to play like this is their Super Bowl. They did this the last time we played them. They come out quick. I could tell you, they played 2 yesterday. I watched the second one, and they used a lot of legs to beat that Vengeance team 1-0 to get here. So we'll see if that becomes an issue. They lost their legs midway through the last game. We'll see if it happens again as Wu steps up. Zivkovic can't hold the point. She chops it in, and Wu is offsides. So Wu, Scarlatelli, Shannon, Kiesel, and Schilling are going to go to the dot in front of the Stanton bench. Now the audience is showing up. And Schilling dumps it in on her birthday. Happy birthday, Mac. Over to the near wall. Kiesel with pressure. They throw it across, and they're going to bring it down the near wall. Scarlatelli sends it in deeper. Stantons are going to pick it up there. Scarlatelli with pressure. Wu comes over to the corner. Battles it lower all the way around to the backside for Shannon. Shannon around for Scarlatelli behind stripes. Scarlatelli couldn't do anything with it. The Stantons take it away. Send it up the wall. They send it all the way down, and that will be our first icing. 14:42 will come back down here for McVeigh, Claherty, Mrazek, Dahl, and Blanca. Get this game started here. Get the nerves settled. Anytime you're playing your in-house rival, there's a little bit of that. We'll see. Blanca battling on the wall. Claherty steps in to help. Mrazek guarding the point, and she holds it. Tries to send it deeper. Claherty brings it across. They poke it away. And now Dahl sends it up ahead. Goes all the way around behind over to Mrazek, who can't hold it. Claherty comes out of there with it, loses it as they tip it back. Claherty's going to go chase it down. She will pick it up in the zone, the defensive zone here, send it up. Too far for Mrazek. It goes all the way through everybody into the far corner where the Stantons are going to pick it up reverse direction. They send it up the wall to Dahl. Dahl sends a bouncing puck in. Goaltender was a little bit fooled there, but she got something on it and covered it up. Well, with 13:57, we'll get Wu, Scarlatelli, Shannon, Schilling, and Kiesel. And we'll get this face-off started over to the near wall. Up the wall come the Stantons back to neutral, where Kiesel sends it ahead to Shannon. Shannon with Scarlatelli and Wu. Puts it in front to Scarlatelli. She can't really handle the pass. Puts it out back to Kiesel. Kiesel sends it. Hits Wu in the shin over to the far wall. Schilling jumps up. Schilling. Got to watch that point. Schilling gets pulled down. No call. And they're going to battle into the corner. Schilling's got a stick underneath her. Now she moves that out of the way. That's repayment for the tripping that wasn't called. Out to the point to Kiesel. Kiesel sends it in behind the net. Shannon's going to go chase it down on that far wall. Shannon puts it around behind. Too far for Wu. And this one comes up the near wall. And Stanton's going to throw it out. Schilling's going to go chase it. Schilling sends it back up to Shannon. It's in the feet of a Stanton player. Wu pokes it ahead. Stanton throws it back out. Here comes Stevens with Makasenka and Diamond. Kiesel with a shot from the near circle. Diamond tries to hold it. She lost her stick. Here comes Warner for the Stantons. She wrecks Zivkovic. Warner's a bit of a wrecking ball. Up the wall, Stevens chips it. Here comes Stanton the other way. Makasenka back. Goes all the way down, and that's going to be, no, it won't be an icing. They're going to get there first. They send it back the other way. And this comes back to neutral. Zivkovic has to wait for the zone to clear. Can't chip it ahead. She chipped it ahead that time. Knocked down by Stanton. Sent back the other way. Zivkovic still battling. Diamond there. Diamond comes out of there with it. Tries to get it ahead to Makasenka. Can't. They cheat over, and Stevens will pick it up, send it all the way down, and they're going to head for a change. Stanton picks it up behind their own net. 12:06 to go. Coming up the near wall. And Dahl picks it up, tries to send it the other way, can't. Batodian will chase it down behind stripes. And here it comes all the way up. She hits Clardy. Clardy coming around one, loses the puck to the wall. Still spinning, loses the puck again. That one picked up by Dahl, spins, turns, throws it deeper. Where McVeigh picks it up. McVeigh to Mrazek off the back of the net. McVeigh pushes it out to the point to Blinka. Blinka back to McVeigh. McVeigh couldn't handle it. Leaves it for Mrazek. Mrazek back to McVeigh. McVeigh dances out in front. It's loose. Clardy picks it up. Falls down on the shot. Doesn't get much on that one. It's loose in front. Out to Blinka. Blinka's going to send it. Tipped puck. Missed to the far side. Mrazek throws it behind for McVeigh. This one goes over to the far wall. Stanton's chipping up the wall. Dahl steps in and holds it. Throws it deeper. Dahl's going to follow it. Mrazek covers her high. Dahl throws it out into the center. Can't get it through to Clardy. Stanton's going to clear it. And it's going to come all the way back where Mrazek's going to pick it up. Send it around. Blinka's not going to be able to get a stick on that one. And the wrecking ball, Warner steps up and sends it deeper. Dahl shouldered off the puck by the wrecking ball. Sends it up the far wall. Blinka to Mrazek. Mrazek with a weak backhand doesn't get it out into the near corner. And now we're going to play down here a little bit. They send it over to Blinka. Blinka sends it up. Blinka to Mrazek. Another weak backhand not out. They send it in. Blinka this time will do it herself. This time she puts it up to Clardy. Clardy coming up the near wall. Clardy tries to toe drag. Clardy shoots, misses the side of the net. And this is in behind, up to the point to Kiesel. Kiesel's going to send it. Hits a Stanton in the leg. Kiesel's going to cheat in, send it again. Bouncing puck to the far wall. Wu out here now with Schilling. Clardy, Shannon. And Scarlatelli jumps on. Clardy finally heads to the bench. Wu dancing behind. Puts it around back. Shannon can't handle it. Kiesel cheats up. Kiesel. Scarlatelli covers the point. They're going to golf it back as Schilling held it. Now they come back the other way. And Scarlatelli's going to cheat over and pick it up here. Scarlatelli up to Wu. Wu centers, nobody there. Schilling holds it. Schilling tried to send it, couldn't. And that's going to be an icing. 9:26. Coming back the other way. $16 of you now, people waking up on a Sunday after the time change. Diamond, Makasenka, Salatrick, Zivkovic, and Batodian. Diamond puts it into the corner. Salatrick pokes it up the wall. Zivkovic's going to have to retreat. They push it out here to this Stanton player. Batodian. They sweep it through Batodian's feet. Comes in, goes off the side of the net. Around the back. Now they're coming the other way. They're beating and banging back there. And here comes Zivkovic. Zivkovic up. Makasenka tipped it. But that's going to be an icing. 9:02. Coming back the other way. Diamond, Salatrick, Makasenka, Batodian, and Zivy. Diamond will step in and take this draw. Over to the corner to Zivkovic. Zivkovic up the wall, can't clear. Salatrick will knock it out. This one comes back. Makasenka pressure. They send it up. That will be an icing. 8:51. Back this way. Stevens, Clardy, McVeigh, Blinka, and Dull. Let's draw out to the point, now deeper. Stevens around back, all the way around for Dull. Stantons are going to pick it up there. They poke it back to the line, wait for the zone to clear. Zivkovic cheats it up ahead to McVeigh. McVeigh with Stevens breaking. Tried to put it over there. It was behind everybody to Blinka at the point. Blinka puts it around back. McVeigh doesn't get to McVeigh. And now we've got the puck coming up the near wall here. Blinka. Shot there from McVeigh, and the big save by the Stanton goalie. Stanton's going to pick it up. Stevens with a shot. Another save by the goalie and a cover with 8:14 to go. We got the time and the clock's still running. She's got the clock running. This lady drives me crazy. Hi, Johnny. Holding baby Johnny here. She's watching this game early on a Sunday morning while we stream. That draw, Wu pulls it back to the point to Schilling. Schilling with a shot, bouncing puck into the near corner. Scarlatelli can't get there. Stantons are going to pick it up, send it Kiesel. Kiesel holds the point, sends it. Knocked down by Stanton, back to the point, and out. Kiesel's going to retreat, pick it up there. Kiesel backhands it ahead. That's cut off by Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli down the far side. Scarlatelli with a shot, bounces off of Stanton into the corner. Scarlatelli whacks another one, hits a Stanton again. Out to Shannon. Shannon in front to Wu. Wu couldn't handle the pass. Wu again recovers. They're beating, they're banging, they're whacking. Puck up in the air. It's on the doorstep, and the Stantons are going to clear it away. Out to Kiesel at the point. Kiesel's going to shoot. Knocked down by somebody before it gets through to the goaltender, and this one's going to come back up the near wall on a clear. It's going to roll. It's not going to get there. Eves is going to hold it for Schilling. Schilling's going to send it up back to neutral. This one's going to come all the way back down, and Kiesel's going to pick it up there. Kiesel, far wall. Stripes jumps over it. They turn it over on the far wall. Stantons have it there. They backhand it lower. Loose in front of the net. Schilling knocks that player away. Scarlatelli puts it up to Wu. Still can't get it out. They hold the near point. Throw it deeper. This time it's going to be Kiesel. Kiesel's going to skate it herself this time, and she will. Clear the zone. Here she comes. Kiesel, all by herself. Gets in there, gets a shot off the side of the net, lets the change complete. I see Salatrick, Makasenka, and Diamond jumping on. Makasenka holding it back at neutral here. They're battling in front of me. Now Diamond has it. Diamond picks it up, comes down the near wall. Diamond, centering pass high in the air over to the far wall for Salatrick. Salatrick around back for Diamond. Diamond has Makasenka out front, goes to Vitodian. Vitodian wants to crank one. She does, just misses to the far side. Zivkovic now. Zivkovic chips it lower for Salatrick. Salatrick around back for Makasenka. Makasenka throws it in front, can't get it to Diamond, and here come the Stantons the other way. That cut down by Diamond. Diamond reverses direction, comes back the other way to Makasenka. Makasenka sends it all the way back deep. And I'm going to hand Johnny to Jeff. Johnny's with Schilling now, so I'm back to the game. And here we go. Vitodian sends it the other way. Stantons pick it up, come back the other way. That one almost got cut off. They wave off the icing on the tip, and Vitodian's going to pick it up there. Vitodian up the near wall, all the way up for Makasenka. Makasenka was trying to put it to Stevens, didn't get it there. Goes into the corner. So now we got Mrazek, Stevens, and I'm assuming Clardy's jumping on. She does. As they poke the puck away from the Stantons. And here they come over to Clardy. Clardy up the near wall. Tries to drag. It ends up in the corner. Around the back. Clardy. Stevens open. Clardy doesn't want it, doesn't see her. Dull skates in. Dull around back. Somebody's got to migrate high, get in the slot. Blinka's going to shoot. Kick to the corner by Stanton. Stevens pressuring a smaller Stanton. Blinka can't hold. It comes all the way down. And that should be on icing. 4:54. Back this way. Wu, Scarlatelli, and Shannon. Wu getting shouldered off the puck, picks it back up, battling hard back there. Wu still battling. Chips it around back to Shannon. Shannon waits for it, sends it back to Wu. Wu has space. Wu puts it in front. Scarlatelli didn't ever stick down. Schilling comes in, shoots, tipped, hits the Stanton up high. And they are going to be content once again to ice it. 4:32, back the other way. Diamond, Salatrick, Makasenka, Zivkovic, and Vitodian. 4:32, no score. Shots are 8-0 in favor of the Selects. Stanton has yet to record a shot on the board. Diamond will step in and take this draw. Out to Zivkovic. Zivkovic, high sky puck into the near corner. Makasenka doesn't get a lot on that backhand, didn't get it around. Diamond tried to stop that, couldn't. And Salatrick pushes it around back to Makasenka. Makasenka looking, still looking, puts it off the back of the goalie's head into the near point. Vitodian cheats in. Vitodian skating with it. Vitodian backhand top shelf! And it's 1-0 Steel City. Lindsay Vitodian skates in along the line, backhands it over Barber's head, and it's 1-0 Steel City. The goalie was down, and Vitodian backhanded it right over her shoulder head area. Went top shelf, and it's 1-0. McVeigh, Claherty, and Mrazek out here now with Dahl and Blinka. Blinka's going to pick it up. Blinka up the wall. Can't get it past that Stanton. Around the backside into the near corner. Up the wall. Point. They tip it in front. Loose in front. It's the best chance they've had all morning. Here comes Claherty with Mrazek and McVeigh. Claherty up the far wall. One more to beat. Claherty loses the puck on the drag. And here come the Stantons back the other way. Dahl's going to have to hurry over there. They push it over. There's still room here. And Blinka blocked the shot. Rebound saved by Eves. This one goes into the corner. They throw it into the center. They can't quite get it out of there. Eves pokes it away. And now we're going to get... No, they can't. And this one does come out. They chip it in, and that is offsides. 3:19. Wu, Scarlatelli, Stevens, Kiesel, and Schilling. We're going to get a draw here on the bold penguin dot. Schilling's going to wheel over there and get it. You can hear Jeff telling him to wheel. They push it up to Wu. Wu with room. Two trailers. Wu shoots off of him, Stanton into the corner. They center it. Wu can't get a stick on it. They can't get it cleared. Kiesel blasts it. Bouncing puck. Rebound over there. Wu couldn't get a stick on the rebound. They send it up the wall. And Schilling's going to have to retreat as they're going to send it out. Kiesel got a stick on it. Kiesel gets another stick on it. She cleans it up. Defense runs in that family. She bounces it off the wall. Can't push it up and out. Wu steps in. Kiesel still battling. Stanton falls down. Now Stevens will backhand it, not out. They send it in. Kiesel's going to pick it up. She'll send it up to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli has the entire team with her. Nobody else because the rest of them are changing. She puts it off the side of the net. Diamond, Salatrick, Vitodian, and Zivkovic as Diamond holds it. Scarlatelli needs to head to the bench. She does. Salatrick battles it lower. Here comes Makasenka. Diamond goes around back for pressure. She gets the puck. Diamond over to the wall. Still battling. Stantons are going to pick it up there, dump it ahead. Vitodian stops, turns, picks it up. Vitodian sends it ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka had room, comes into the center. Makasenka shouldered off the puck. Picks it back up at the point, throws it deeper. Diamond pushes that player off the puck. Stanton's going to send it back out. Here they come. Vitodian and Zivkovic need to get back. Down the far wall, they push her to the corner. They stop, they turn. Vitodian pushing a player off the crease. Salatrick steps in there. Comes up the wall, out to the far point. They throw it in deeper. Salatrick should pick this one up. Salatrick up the wall, but not with authority. They get a shot off it, bounces in front. Vitodian backhands it off the wall, and it'll come back out to neutral. They send it across. Salatrick pokes that in. Head for a change. Claherty, McVeigh. Salatrick with the shot. Rebound, nobody there. They were changing. They poke it up the near wall or far wall. Dahl holds it. Dahl sends it around back. Salatrick and Vitodian go for a change. So we've got Claherty, McVeigh, Dahl. Here comes Mrazek and Blinka. Blinka tips it in down the near wall. Bounces into the near circle. They send it up the wall. Mrazek. Mrazek sends it deeper. They push it all the way up, and that's going to be an icing. 42 seconds in the arena. Shots are 11-4. Scoreboard 1-0. McVeigh, Mrazek, Clardy, Dahl, and Blanca. We'll go to the far circle. They drop it there. Scarlett-Terre, Clardy got a shot off. Didn't get much on it, rather. Up to the near point. Blanca's trying to hold Does. Blanca throws it deeper. There's 3 Stantons there, though. She's battling with all of them. Now McVeigh joins. They pick up the puck. They take it behind their own net. Now they stop. Reverse direction. Come up the near side. Chipping the puck. Dahl can't kick it. Oh, this is going to lead to a breakaway. Blanca needs to get the Jets on. Shot. Missed everything to the far side. Blanca was skating, but she never caught up to her. It's loose on the end line with 11 to go. Around the back, Blanca picks it up. Blanca skated hard, but could not catch up to that Stanton. They lose it there on the near circle. Dahl picks it up, chips it over. 2-1. That'll do it. Period number 1 is over. 1-0 Stanton. Or 1-0 Selects. We'll be back for 2 on a goal by Vitodian. It's 1-0 Selects. All right, Wu, Steven, Shannon, Kiesel, and Schilling come out for period number 2. They're going to try the face. Oh, no, now they're changing. No, Wu's going to go on the face-off play. It didn't work. Wu overskated the puck. Steven skates back, sends it up the wall to Wu. Wu sends it up. They pick it up, send it back the other way. It comes past Schilling, and that's going to be offsides. 15-50. We'll come here to the Armstrong dot for this draw. I owe you a couple seconds. We'll get them here. Stripes having a Stripes convention here. Now Stripes, now they're going to move it back to neutral. Stevens will step in, and they're going to try the face-off play again. Wu didn't break. Schilling wheels it down the wall. Backhands it. Stripes jumps over it. Stevens cheats up. It's by the wrecking ball. Stevens holds it there. No, she doesn't. Wu down to Stevens. Stevens throws it through the goal mouth. Shannon couldn't get a stick on it. It was bouncing. Over to the near side. Stantons are going to pick it up there. They're going to send it up. Wu's going to hold it. Now Stevens comes out of there with it. Stevens with a shot. Missed everything high. Shannon up the wall. Schilling's going to hold it down to Stevens. Stevens skates in again. They're giving her room. Stevens shoots off a leg of a Stanton over to the far side. They send it into the near corner. Schilling going to hold it on the near point. Schilling stops, turns, lower to Shannon. Shannon down low to Stevens. Stevens backhands off the side of the net, picks it back up. Stevens turning, puts it out front for Shannon. Loose in front. They're beating, they're banging. They cover it up. 14:53. Wholesale change. Zivian Vitodi and Salatrick, Makasenka Diamond. Toddy, I haven't seen you in the comments, but I'm assuming you're over there in London watching us. You've been with us all weekend. It'd be a shame for you to miss this one. As Diamond draws it back to Vitodian. Vitodian cranks one goal. He had no idea where that was. It hit the pads. This one comes all the way back. Vitodian's going to go chase it. That'll likely negate the icing. Vitodian around the backside for Zivkovic. Zivkovic up the wall. And out the Saltrick. Now Makasenka. Makasenka with Diamond and Saltrick. Makasenka puts it over to Diamond. Diamond shoots. Saltrick can't get a stick on the rebound. Zivkovic cheats in. They chip it by her. And Vitodian will chase it down in the backyard. Vitodian up for Saltrick. Saltrick puts it out. Makasenka can't get a stick on it. Back the other way. Zivkovic up to Diamond. Diamond sends it ahead. They send it back to neutral where Vitodian whacks at it. This is going to turn into something. Zivkovic back. They chip it, go for a change. Now Zivkovic will pick it up. They need to go quick to catch him in a change here. They put it up to Saltrick. Saltrick tips it ahead. Makasenka didn't see it, or she could have broke on it and got there, but didn't see it. Around the backside. Up the wall. Makasenka stops that one. Sends it lower past Saltrick around for McVeigh. McVeigh around back for Saltrick. Saltrick can't handle it. Over to the wall. McVeigh will get there first. McVeigh puts it around back again. This one will come all the way around to Dull. Dull cheats up. Got to be careful. We're changing. Don't want to get caught. They stop. They turn. They survey. They send it forward. They dump it. And Eves is going to have to cover that one up for a draw with 13:25. And Johnny's found her way down to Uncle Brett. McVeigh out here with Clardy and Mrazek. Blanca bringing it up the far side now. Blanca puts it in. Mrazek can't get a stick on it as it drifts to the end line. She puts it around the backside to McVeigh after, and then she falls down after. McVeigh up to Clardy at the point. Clardy chips it off the wall. Comes in, still skating with it. Now she loses the puck. And here come the Stantons back the other way. They poke it off that Stanton stick. They chip it through Blanca's legs into the corner. Blanca's going to go chase it down there. Blanca sends it hard around for Dull. Dull cheats it up. Mrazek, it comes out. Clardy's going to pick it up one-on-one now. Clardy drops it to a Stanton, and they poke it out. Blanca. That's Stanton lost an edge. One of our Clardy wiped out too. This is loose. Mrazek picks it up on the line. Mrazek down. Mrazek shoots, blocked by Stanton. Wu picks up the rebound, can't do anything with it. And here they come the Stantons back the other way. They stop, they turn, they throw it up. This one gets stuck in Scarlatelli's feet. She sends it back the other way. She loses it. Now Kiesel cleans it up in the backyard. Kiesel bounces it up ahead to Wu. Wu can't carry it through. Schilling will pick it up. Schilling up the near wall. Looks across, hits Scarlatelli. She can't handle the pass. Into the corner. Stripes get out of the way. Schilling skates along the line. Still skating with it. Schilling over to Shannon. Shannon back to Schilling. Too far. Up the wall to Wu. Wu falls down trying to get the puck. Schilling's going to hold the point. Send it lower. Going to chase it around the backside. Stanton's going to get there first. They're going to reverse direction. Scarlatelli applies pressure. Up the wall, Shannon. Shannon puts it around back. Wu should get there first. She will. Wu around back to Scarlatelli. Can't handle the pass. Stantons are going to pick it up there. Here they come up the far wall. 11:28. Stanton still skating. Schilling comes over and takes it away. Kiesel up the wall. Kiesel still skating with it up the wall. Kiesel puts it into the center. Nobody there, and they send it back to neutral as we were changing. Zivkovic picks it up. Zivkovic out here with Diamond. Makasenka. Kiesel comes back here. Stevens jumps on. Stevens, Diamond, Makasenka. Kiesel and Zivkovic. Kiesel needs to get out as Stevens shoulders that player off the wall. Zivkovic comes up to Makasenka. She pushes it ahead. Kiesel's probably going to head to the bench here. She does. Here comes Vitodian. Over to the far corner. Diamond's going to go chase it down. She's not going to get there. Stevens skates up. Can't hold it. Stevens backhands it towards the net. Makasenka can't get a stick on it. Up the near wall. Stevens puts the stick on it. Zivkovic can't hold the point. Puck comes all the way back down. Zivkovic over to Vitodian. Vitodian over to Zivkovic. Zivkovic looking up. Hits Stevens. Stevens hits Makasenka. Makasenka with Diamond trailing. Makasenka shoots off of Stanton. Into the corner, Diamond. Diamond tries to put it around back for Makasenka. Can't get it there. Stevens down to Makasenka. Makasenka. Stevens out front. Puck loose through the goal mouth. Went behind the goaltender, but not in. Dull. Dull on the near wall. Can't control it. And here they come the other way. Vitodian will get in front of that one. Send it back up. Vitodian. Stevens will pick that one up. Here she comes. Stevens gets a shot off, heads to the bench. Goaltender's going to glove it. And they leave it. They held it long enough. That should have been a whistle. Not sure what Stripes was watching. This is going to go all the way down. And Blinka's going to step in front of it. Send it back the other way for Dahl. They're going to get a shot off there. Eaves covers with 9:37. Shots are 15-5. Scoreboard's 1-0. 9:38 to go. Second period. McVeigh, Mrazek, Clardy back to the point. They dump it deeper. Dahl and Blinka in the backyard. They throw it out in front. Clardy's going to cut that off, has Mrazek going. Here comes Clardy. Clardy with Mrazek behind her. Clardy down the far wall, drags it through. Clardy shoots. Goaltender with a save. Got in too deep. Clardy behind the net. Clardy spins. Takes it around back. Clardy. McVeigh was open. Didn't see her, didn't want it. Blinka. Blinka battles. They lose it. It's turning into a break. Dahl needs to get the Jets going here. Dahl. Dahl stops, turns. Nice defensive play. Ties that up. Dahl sends it up and out to Clardy. Clardy gets to the blue line. She gets shouldered off the puck. And here come the Stantons back the other way. Blinka takes it away. No, now they're coming the other way. Clardy whacks, and you're going to get a slashing penalty on Clardy here. Clardy with the slash. Or the trip. They're going to call the trip. So Clardy's going to go to the bin for the trip. That one was obvious. Stanton's going to be on the power play. Can't swing the stick like that. And to the bin she goes. Kiesel, Zivy, Diamond, and we need one more. Saltrick to kill this penalty. Clardy to the bin at 8:44. Kiesel around the back. Kiesel up the wall. Out. Up to Saltrick. Saltrick 1-on-2. Saltrick gains the line. Dumps it deep. In behind the net. Up the wall. Kiesel will be able to hold this one. Dump it deep again. Around back to Saltrick. Not going to tie that up, though, as they battle behind. Oh, we got Diamond tipping it over to the near wall. So 30 seconds of that penalty's gone already. Kiesel dumps. And that's going to be offside. Saltrick wasn't out. 8:13. We'll see where they're going to bring this one. Wu and McVeigh. I'm going to keep Zivkovic and Kiesel. I'm going to come to neutral. Got 59 seconds to go in the penalty to Clardy. They poke it ahead. They dump it deep. Kiesel should get there first. Kiesel sends it up the wall, but not out. McVeigh battling. They send it deeper. Around back, Zivkovic needs to get there and send it hard up the wall. She sends it, but it wasn't hard. Now Wu battling. Cannot get it out. Zivkovic will pick it up. Zivkovic up to McVeigh. McVeigh will get the red line and dump it deep. 33 to go in the penalty to Clardy. Wu going to battle back there. Send it up the wall. That one cut off by Diamond. Wu stops, turns, shoots. Goaltender gloves it. Short-handed shot from Wu. 23 seconds to go in the penalty to Clardy. So they'll bring it into the near corner for this draw. Diamond and Scarlatelli, Dahl and Vitodian. Diamond pulls it across. Dahl's going to send it deeper. Behind Stripes. In behind the net with 16 seconds to go in the penalty to Clardy. Scarlatelli gets there and holds it. Sends it into the center of the zone. They send it back up to the top. Dahl can't clear it. Or Dahl can't hold it, rather. Now they pick it up, Diamond. Diamond sends it back the other way. Sloppy play. Vitodian's going to chip it down the wall. Penalty to Clardy over. They chip it in deep. And they wave off the icing. Dahl Dahl picks it up the near wall, or up the far wall, rather. Dahl up to Scarlatelli, can't handle it. Clardy picks it up out of the box. Clardy down the far wall. Clardy with the shot right at the goalie, covers it up. 6:56. Draw in the far circle. Stevens, Mrazek, Clardy, Schilling, and Kiesel. Stevens going to take this draw. Over to Clardy. Mrazek battling around behind. Schilling steps up, holds. Mrazek comes over. Schilling throws it deeper. Clardy back there. Clardy up the wall. Clardy drags it out. Still skating. Clardy still skating. Back to Kiesel. Kiesel fanned on it. Now Kiesel has to wait for the zone to clear. She chips it by that Stanton. Now here comes a dump. Eves is going to cover that one up. Adventures in goaltending. And with 6:27 to go, we'll get a draw on the right-hand dot. Blinka, Dahl, Shannon, Scarlatelli, and Wu come out. 28 of you. Toddy, they sent you the link late. We got it. If there was more of the season, I'd fix that going forward. But my apologies. As I'll get her in the break and find out why she didn't get it to you sooner. Dahl up the wall to Wu. Wu up to Shannon. Then Stanton's clear it back the other way. To catch you up here, Toddy. 1-0 on a goal by Vitodian. Shots are 17-7. One penalty so far. Clardy in the bin for tripping. Wu, Shannon, Scarlatelli, Blinka, and Dahl. Blinka up the wall. Back to Wu. Wu can't get it in. And now they stop it again, and Blinka's going to carry it in. Now here comes Blinka. Blinka on half the team. She shoots it off the leg of a Stanton around the back. They poke it up the wall. They chip it by, and that's going to go all the way down, and they're going to wave it off. They wave off the icing as Dahl gets there. They send it up the wall. Scarlatelli picks it up. Scarlatelli looking up, hits Wu. Wu with Shannon ahead of her. Wu coming up the far wall. Wu stops, turns, shoots. Goaltender covers it. Scarlatelli was in there, but there was no rebound with 5:37. Now I see the explanation why the link was late coming in the chat. I got to wait for it. I see her typing down there. We'll see what happened. No, she's just saying happy birthday, Mac. She's not admitting she sent Toddy the link late. Shot! Salatrick misses everything to the far side. Center for Salatrick again! Salatrick shot off of a Stanton into the near corner. Zivkovic holds the point, sends it deeper to Salatrick. Salatrick off her stick, and now here come the Stantons the other way. Vitodian, they poke it by Vitodian. Zivkovic back in the corner. They're going to knock that back the other way. No! Around to the near side for a Stanton. They throw it deeper. That one cut off by Vitodian. Vitodian's going to chase it up the far wall. Vitodian up to Makasenka. Makasenka tries to go up to Salatrick, puts it behind her. This one comes across. Diamond cuts it down. Diamond sends it back the other way. This one comes into the neutral zone now where Diamond cuts it away. Here come the Stantons. They dump it down the near wall. Vitodian should get there first. She will. Sends it up the wall. Zivkovic and Salatrick. Zivkovic overskates. Zivkovic cannot get it by that Stanton. Out to the point where Diamond pokes it out. Salatrick battling. Salatrick pokes it ahead. And the Stantons send it back. It's going to go all the way through everybody, and that's going to be an icing. 4:28. We'll come back down here. We'll run the clock. Get you caught up. McVeigh, Stevens, and Clardy. Schilling and Kiesel. They draw it back to Kiesel. Kiesel comes in and tips it. Goes behind where McVeigh's going to battle. McVeigh loses the puck in the far corner. They send it up the wall. They chip it by Kiesel. Clardy retreats. Clardy stops, turns, throws it in. They call that clear. McVeigh holds it. McVeigh over to Stevens. Stevens stops, turns, shoots off of a Stanton into the corner. They bounce it up the wall. Clardy holds it. Clardy, Stevens on the back door, couldn't get it to her. She had the back of the net open. Clardy couldn't get it through. And they're going to dump it. And Kiesel should get there first. They're battling into the corner. Comes loose in front. Schilling. Here comes Schilling. Jeff wants her to wheel it. Schilling. Still battling. Puts it over to Claherty. Claherty up the near wall. Claherty shoulders a girl off the puck. Still with the puck behind the net. Claherty stops. Still wheeling Claherty. Claherty turns, throws it lower. Shannon's got to go chase it. She's not going to get there. Stanton picks it up, comes back the other way. Schilling can't hold it. Scarlatelli sends it ahead to Shannon. Shannon loses the puck back. Schilling. Schilling, almost turned that over. Wu sends it up the wall. Now there's a turnover. And Scarlatelli puts it ahead, but Stanton picks that up. Back to Kiesel. Here comes Kiesel up the wall with space. Kiesel with a shot. Missed everything to the near side. Up the wall to Wu. Wu down low trying to get it to Shannon. She does. Shannon trying to come back to Wu. Throws it high over the net to the far wall. Scarlatelli's not going to get there. Blinka off the bench. Steps up. Holds it. Blinka lower. Blinka down the wall. Loses it. It's in her feet. She picks up. Sends it back below the net. Where's Shannon's going to go battle? Stanton player takes that away. Here they come up the near wall. Dahl's going to send it in deeper. 2:30 to go. All the way around back, Makasenka. Makasenka battling. Makasenka around back for Shannon. It's in her feet. Shannon puts it out front. Diamond couldn't handle it. Out to the point, Blinka. Blinka. Bouncing puck. Puts it in front. Loose puck. Goaltender covers. Makasenka with a push. 2:14. Oh, so now Toddy's admitting the link was there and he didn't see it. Doesn't want me to cause trouble here in the barn. The link controversy continues. Bouncing puck back to Blinka. Blinka from the point. Throws it deeper. Diamond should get there first. They battle. Diamond with the advantage. Diamond tries to throw it up the wall. Dahl. Saltrick stops. Chips it. Dahl. Diamond around back. Makasenka. Makasenka battling hard. Stantons are going to take that away. Saltrick gets a stick in there. Stops it off a skate. Up to the wrecking ball. Dahl gets a stick in there. Puck comes out. They chip it by Blinka. Blinka stops, turns, battles. They throw it deeper. Dahl's going to get there first. Dahl. Up the wall to a Stanton. Behind the net, Stanton's. Now Dahl has it. Dahl throws it dangerously through the center of the zone to Makasenka. Makasenka with Saltrick streaking. Makasenka up the near wall. Gets a shot off. Rebound. Goaltender with the cover. 1:23. Minute 23 to the Zamboni movie. We're coming to the near circle. Claherty, McVeigh, Mrazek, Vitodian, and Zivkovic. The legs are starting to fade. It's about who wants it now. 23-7 for the shots. McVeigh dives on the dot like most of hers do into the near corner. Stanton's pick it up. Reverse direction back to the near corner. They chip it up the wall. Zivkovic holds. Sends it lower. Stick up high. Doesn't hit it. Stantons have it behind the net. They send it up the wall. Vitodian's going to hold that one. Sends a bouncing puck in on the net. Oh! McVeigh couldn't get a stick on the rebound. Zivkovic puts it around back to McVeigh. McVeigh centers it to Claherty. Claherty low left side. And it's 2-0 Steel City. McVeigh out front to Claherty. Claherty found the low left side of that net. It's 2-0. 54 to go. That one should read Claherty from McVeigh. And it's 2-0. Stevens, Wu, Scarlatelli, Schilling, and Kiesel. Stevens pokes it ahead. Stevens with some room. She's going to whack it deep into the corner here as Wu got caught up with the Stanton. There's equipment all over the ice. Wu cuts that off. Now Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli stops, turns, throws it on net, rebound. They throw it over to the near wall. Feels like we could get another one here if Scarlatelli gets it centered. The momentum's our way right now. Let's see if we can get another one here real quick. Schilling puts it in front, cut off by Stanton. Here they come back the other way. Stevens gets a stick in there, directs that to the far corner. 23 to go. They're in behind Eves. Kiesel. They're going to tie it up back there. Kiesel taking pressure, just tying it up though. Kiesel whacking elbows back there. She's not going to put up with that. Stevens steps out, shot, can't block it. Schilling knocks it behind with 7 to go. They throw it in front. Wu picks it up. Wu sends it up the wall, out to the near point. They're going to throw it deeper, and that'll do it. We played 2. Time for the Zamboni movie. But before we get there, I'm going to remind you, this is the last Wicked Slapshot Productions live stream of the season. They do not let me do this at the national tournament. So for those of you that were not here early, this is it. Swan song of the season. One more period with our girls. Enjoy the Zamboni movie, and I'll be back. All right, the Zamboni movie's over. They're out for period number 3, Girls Mid-Am District Championship. After 2, it's 25-7 on the shots, 2-0 on the board. Your select's up. Goals by Vitodian and Claherty. Third period for the banner. This is it, the swan song of the season for Wicked Slapshot Productions. The last period of hockey we'll call this year. Got to go to Florida and watch the games. They will not let me do this there. There's a different subscription package you have to buy if you're not going to be making the trip to Florida with us. Those details will be coming, but it will not be this amateur YouTube stuff. It'll be a package through USA Hockey. Period 3, Diamond, Salatrick, Makasenka, Zivy, and Vitodian. Eves in the pipes to my left. 16 minutes for the banner. They've spotted us 2 so far. They draw it back Vitodian. Vitodian chips it up past Makasenka. Stanton's pick it up there. They send it ahead. That one's going to come in. Diamond looked offsides, but wasn't. Down the near wall. They're going to clear it back, and that's going to go all the way down. And that will be on icing. So we'll come back the other way for this draw. Far circle. We're going to keep Salatrick, Makasenka, and Diamond. Vitodian and Zivy. Go to the far circle for this draw. Draws it over to Salatrick. Salatrick throws it around behind for Makasenka. She kicks it. Makasenka throws it in front. Salatrick streaking. Didn't ever stick on the ice. Now Diamond whacks at it. Gets her stick lifted. And they're going to chip it back. And that's going to go all the way down. And that's going to be an icing. 15-21. Wu, Stevens, Shannon. Schilling and Kiesel. Wu into the corner to Stevens. Stevens out to Kiesel. Kiesel throws it on net. Tipped. Covered by the goaltender with 15:15 to go. This third period's off to a slow start. Wu. Wu bangs it into the corner. Stanton picks it up there. Up the wall. They send it to the point. Schilling. Schilling throws it deeper. Stevens going to pick it up there. Stevens had some room. She tried to center it to Shannon. Got it there. It was late. Shannon, puck up high. Stevens beating on the doorstep. Couldn't put it in. Loose again. They send it in front. Stevens can't get a stick on it. They send it around to the far wall. Stanton's pick it up there. The legs are gone at this point. This is heart and will. Schilling. Now, our girls are a little fresher because we didn't play yesterday, but you could tell the Stantons are tired. Stevens up ahead, too far for Wu. They bang it into the corner. You could tell Stantons have lost their legs. Here they come up the far wall. They throw it in deeper. Kiesel's going to get there. Kiesel's legs still look good. Up to Claherty. Claherty up the near wall. Claherty loses the puck on the red line. Kiesel chips it ahead. Now McVeigh. They knock it into the zone. They come across with it. Claherty gets a stick in there, and they send it across, and up they come. Back to neutral, where Claherty can't handle it. Now Schilling will stop turn. Schilling pokes it ahead. Too far for Claherty. McVeigh will pick it up. McVeigh up the wall, loses it. Claherty into the corner, comes all the way across. They're going to chip it back out. Here they come one-on-one with Kiesel. Kiesel swipes. Kiesel separates that player from the puck into the corner. Puck around the backside, Schilling under heavy pressure from a couple of Stantons up to the near point. Shot from there. Got knocked down. McVeigh picks it up. McVeigh tries to get it ahead to Claherty. Does. Here comes Claherty on a break. Claherty comes in. Gets attacked. Misses the net to the far side. Puck loose. Salatrick sends it in, and that's going to be offsides as a Stanton player dives behind stripes. Go to the far dot. Salatrick, Diamond, Makasenka, Dahl, and Blanca. They push it ahead into the far corner. 13:30 to go. At this point, it's about keeping that clock running. They poke it ahead. Blanca steps in. Here comes another Stanton. They poke it ahead too far. That'll go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. I'm going to come back the other way. Put it into the far corner. Makasenka, Diamond, Salatrick, Dahl, and Blinka. Now they're coming to the near corner. 13-18. Into the near corner. Stanton's picking up there. Heavy pressure. Makasenka has it in her feet. She throws it through the goal mouth. Salatrick will get there first, knock it deeper. Off the wall. Makasenka puts it up the wall. Stanton player falls down behind the play. They hold it at the point momentarily. Now they chip it out. 3 selects over there to stand them up at the blue line, and they're going to be offsides. Scarlatelli, Wu, Shannon, Batodian, and Zivkovic. Wu. Chips it ahead, Shannon. Shannon sends it ahead. They overpower that Stanton, but the puck didn't come with them. Here they come the other way. Shot. Eves. Eves gives up a rebound. Batodian covers that up, and we're going to get a whistle here. Not sure for what. I guess Stripes thought that was covered up. But it wasn't. A little quick on the whistle there. He's going to go to the far side. Wu on the draw. Wu pokes it out. Stanton gets a shot off. Comes all the way into Eves. Eves pokes it to the wall. They're going to credit Stanton with a shot there. Turnover by Batodian. You don't see that often. Zivkovic up to Shannon. Shannon out. They should wave that off on a tip. They're not going to. That's going to be an icing. That looked like that could have been a tip to me, but they didn't wave it off. So we're going to get a draw in the far circle. 12:27 to go. Makasenka, Stevens, Claherty. No, McVeigh, Stevens, Claherty. Over to Schilling. Schilling puts it up the wall. Here comes Stevens. Stevens through center. Stevens stops, turns, centers for Claherty. Claherty can't handle it to the wall. Claherty down low for Stevens. Stevens puts it out front for McVeigh. Couldn't handle it, and here comes back to Kiesel. Kiesel stops, turns, throws it up to Claherty. Doesn't quite get through. Claherty bangs it ahead. Now Kiesel sends it. They pick it up, come back the other way. Stevens lifts a stick. Claherty pushes to the corner. Player stops, turns. Stevens separates her from the puck. Now Kiesel. Kiesel coming up the near wall. Kiesel leaves it for Stevens. Stevens loses it coming through the zone. Comes back to Kiesel. Kiesel waits for the zone to clear, sends it deep. All the way around back, it dies behind the goaltender. They're going to pick it up there, send it up the wall. Comes through everybody, back to Dahl. Dahl lets the zone clear, throws it in deep again with 11:30 to go. Around back for Diamond. Diamond get a battle there. She gets pushed off the puck. Salatrick steps up. Salatrick throws it around back deep. And they send it around to the far circle. They hold it. Dahl. Oh, they poke it out. Dahl has to wait for the zone to clear. Stops, turns, throws it ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka backhands it deep. Salatrick will go apply some pressure. Puck's going to come up the near wall, or Makasenka's going to cut it off. Makasenka throws it in front. Salatrick pulled down. Comes out to Blinka. Blinka holds. Blinka throws it in front, tipped. Salatrick couldn't get anything on it in front. Now Diamond. Diamond throws it deep. Makasenka. Makasenka comes out of there with it. Makasenka comes out front, shoots, misses everything to the far side, where Salatrick's going to pick it up. Salatrick throws it around back. Makasenka. Makasenka throws it out front, doesn't get it through. They battle it out. It's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be... They wave it off, not sure why. Matt Coulter looks at me like, what did they see that we didn't? And I'm not quite sure, Matt. Dahl. Here comes Dahl. Dahl skating with it. Dahl still skating with it. Dahl got the shot off. It got blocked, though. Now comes up the near wall. We were changing. Makasenka battles on the wall. Sends it deeper. Heads to the bench. Batodian and Wu out here. The rest of them are going to change. This one's going to come across. Scarlatelli, Shannon, and Zivkovic join. Batodian. Batodian over to Zivkovic. Zivkovic up to Shannon. Shannon tips it in. They tip it back. Wu has to wait for the zone to clear. She didn't, and we are offsides. 9:50. 31 of you out there on a Sunday morning for the Swan Song broadcast of the season. I'm grateful as always. Puck high in the air. Lands at neutral. Here come the Stantons. They send it down the wall. Around the backside. Shannon holds it there. Backhands it up ahead to Wu. Wu chips it out. Here comes Wu. Wu pulled down. We're getting a penalty here on the Stantons. 9:31. Here comes the power play unit. Betodian, Claherty, Zivkovic, Stevens, and Kiesel. Coming down here for this draw. 9:31 to go. Minute and a half power play. Be nice to pick one up here. Get this unit a little confidence before the trip south. Claherty directing traffic. Claherty to Stevens. Stevens gets the puck taken away from her. Over to the wall. It comes up to the point. Stripes get out of the way. Kiesel down low. Stevens can't handle it. Now comes back to Stevens. Stevens out front. Just missed the near post on the backhand. Coming around on the wraparound. Zivkovic. Zivkovic to Stevens. Stevens overskates the puck. And they're going to ice it. .909. I'll fix it. We can fix it in the third. Doesn't mess us up in between periods. Same unit. Into the corner. Back to Betodian. Betodian cranks it. Goaltender gloves it. 9:04. Claherty. Back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic can't get it out to Betodian. She throws it in front. Stevens there. Stevens backhand. Can't get it in. Stevens again. Throws it in front to Claherty. Can't get it. Zivkovic throws it into the corner. Claherty behind. Claherty loses the puck behind. They chip it up the wall. Kiesel's going to hold. Kiesel puts it lower. Can't get it by that. Stanton. They're going to chip it. No, Kiesel's going to hold it. Kiesel with room. Kiesel loses it. Stevens on the point. They're going to send it back out. Betodian looks up. Betodian hits Stevens. She chips it in. Stevens tries to take it away from that. Stanton can't. Puck up the wall. Kiesel leaves it for Stevens. She overskated. Claherty overskated. Now Stevens picks it up. Stevens throws it deep. Heads for a change. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Diamond's on. Makasenka's on. Saltrik's on. With Schilling and Dull. Schilling down the near wall wheeling. Schilling throws it around behind. 6 seconds to go in the penalty. Diamond throws it in front. Over to the near wall. Saltrik gets there. They battle in the corner. Saltrik and Diamond. Or Makasenka and Diamond, rather. Heavy battle. Makasenka comes out up to Schilling. Schilling over to Dull. Dull with room. Can't get the shot off Fand on it. Dull stops, turns, spins. Still holding the puck. Centers it. Comes through the goal mouth over to the near wall. Makasenka with a shot. Goaltender gloves it. 7:34. Into the near corner. Dull. Scarlatelli, Shannon. I'm sorry. Wu, Scarlatelli, Shannon. Dull's up top with Blinka. Here come the Stantons back the other way. They skate through neutral with it. Chip it down. In behind the net. Around the backside to Dull. Dull stops, turns, throws it up to Wu. Wu up to Shannon. Shannon puts it out to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli chops at it. She's coming one-on-one. She loses the puck. They brought it in, so that's not offsides. Gets by Blinka. Now Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli pokes it. Stanton's throw it in deeper. Eves lets it go to the end line, where Dull's going to pick it up. Dull stops, turns, reverses direction. Stops, turns up the far wall. Shannon backhands it out. It's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. 6:45. Back this way. Run that clock. Claherty, Kiesel, Mrazek, McVeigh, and Schilling. Kiesel and Schilling in the backyard. McVeigh steps in. Over to Schilling. Center feet. Schilling stops, turns, throws it up the wall. Mrazek can't get there. Now Clardy picks it up. Here she comes one-on-one. Clardy drags it through, loses it again. Mrazek back down to Clardy. Can't handle it in the corner. Clardy beating and banging. It's loose on the wall. Two Stantons and Clardy there. Clardy kicks it out. Clardy comes out with it. Clardy shoots off the goalie. McVeigh shoots. High puck up into the protective netting. 6:19 to go. We'll get another stoppage. Stevens, Diamond, and Makasenka. Zivy and Vitodian come out. Diamond, Stevens, Makasenka, Zivkovic, and Vitodian. Diamond draws it back to the point. Vitodian shoots. Gets knocked down by a Stanton. Here they come. Vitodian picks it up. Vitodian sends it up the wall to Makasenka. Makasenka dumps it deep. Stripes watches out as the sticks come up. Stevens applies pressure. Makasenka takes it away, sends it out to the point. Can't quite get it to Vitodian. Diamond comes across. In on the goaltender. She dives, she covers. And 5:58, we're going to get another draw. And keep these players. Diamond, Makasenka, Stevens, Zivkovic, and Vitodian. They draw it over. Stevens follows the puck to the end wall. They battle there. Comes around the far wall. Diamond sends it around back. Stevens picks it up in the corner. Stevens falls down, pulled down. No call. They come around Diamond. Here they come, 2-on-2. Zivkovic. They get a shot off. Zivkovic gets a stick on it into the far corner. Diamond around back. Stevens falls down. Diamond still battling. Comes off a player to Stevens. Stevens up to Makasenka. Makasenka round one. Makasenka into the corner. Shot. Rebound. Diamond wasn't there to trail it. Puck comes across. Diamond picks it up there. Diamond puts it down low. Shannon out here now with Diamond and Makasenka. Diamond separates that player from the puck. Dahl chops it lower. Stanton throws it to the wall. 5:05. Up the near wall. Their legs are gone. We just got to keep it in this end at this point. They send it all the way down. Dahl's going to pick it up as Stanton goes for a change. 4:54. Dahl, fan trying to get it out. Now she backhands it, turns it over. Almost very dangerous turnover there. Blinka cleans it up, sends it out ahead to Shannon. Too far. And that'll go down. And they're going to call that an icing, which I don't understand. And it's going to come back this way. 4:43. Shots are 36-10. 2-0 on the scoreboard. Come into the near corner. This draw, Clardy. Clardy with 4 Stantons on her, loses the puck at the line. They send it back the other way. And Kiesel chops at it. Now McVeigh chops at it. Stripes is in the way. They come out of there with it. Mrazek fell down. It's loose on the doorstep. Eves, no idea where the puck is. And they clean it off the doorstep. Eves had no idea where that was. Clardy come back the other way. Clardy cranks a slap shot, pushed to the far corner. Mrazek. Stripes pick something up back here. This one's loose. They poke it out. Back to Kiesel. Kiesel. The desperation starting to set in for Stanton. Kiesel down the near wall. Drops it to Clardy at the point. Clardy sends it down to Kiesel. Kiesel loses it. Here they come. Clardy can't poke it away. McVeigh can't poke it away. Kiesel will. McVeigh sends it back the other way. 3:45. Off Clardy's stick. Kiesel's going to skate over. Chip it ahead. Clardy kicks it. Clardy drags it through the center. Can't quite pick it up as Saltrick skated in. Couldn't do anything with it. Clardy pulled down. They send it back the other way. Zivkovic picks it up. Zivkovic across for Kiesel. Kiesel dumps it deep. And they are offsides with 3:22 to go. Diamond, Saltrick, Makasenka, Vitodian, and Zivkovic. Diamond. This one chips up ahead. Stanton coming the other way. Vitodian sweeps that away. Metodian up the wall, not out. Makasenka can't knock it out. Stanton's throw it deeper. Zivkovic should get there first. She does. Sends it up. That was knocked down by Saltrick. Saltrick sends it into empty ice. That'll avoid the icing. They pick it up there. Diamond cheats in with it. Diamond gets a shot off. Missed everything to the far side. Saltrick will get there first. Saltrick chips it deeper. Diamond comes over, applies pressure. Diamond knocks the puck deeper. Around the backside, 2:45 to go. Up the near wall, Vitodian. Vitodian sends it in. Goaltender gloves it. And we'll get a stoppage with 2:41. Wu, Stevens, and Shannon come out with Blinka and Dull. Into the near corner. Wu's going to take this draw. Dies on the dot, Shannon to the wall. Stevens deeper. Around the backside. Up the far wall. They chip it out. Stevens stops, turns. Stevens throws it deeper. Around the backside, 2:24 to go. Wu chips it deeper. The battle in there. Stanton's pick it up. 2:15. They send it up. Knocked down by Shannon. Knocked down by Wu. Wu sends it deeper. Shannon tips it off a stick. That one cut down. Wu backhands it ahead. Stevens can't get a stick on it. Wu ahead. Stevens throws it in front. Wu cuts it off, sends it deeper. Behind the net, minute 45 to go. They send it off the wall. Stevens cuts that off. No. Now Blinka. Blinka's going to send it up the other way to Stevens. It's in Wu's feet. Wu's going to send it deeper. Minute 30 to go. Up the wall. Cut off by Kiesel. Kiesel has to wait for the zone to clear. Here comes back the other way. Stanton throws it deep. Schilling leaves it for Kiesel. Minute 14. Goalie's out. Do not shoot at that empty net. Puck through the center, and we're getting a penalty on Stanton. I think we're getting a penalty on Stanton. I think we're getting a penalty here on Stanton. We are indeed. And that should finish it out. And we got a timeout. But there's going to be a penalty here on Stanton. A minute 8 to go. They're going to be shorthanded. The faceoff's going to come here to the far dot. And before we get to the end of the game, I'll tell you, this is my absolute honor and privilege to do this for the parents, the grandparents, the friends, the relatives, everybody that watches this. I started this 4 or 5 years ago, and this is how I stay calm watching my daughter play, which at times can be a violent and dangerous sport. And I just appreciate the support you all have given me throughout the years doing this. I absolutely love doing this for you all. And it's a good way to lay permanent memories down for these girls. These videos will always be there on YouTube. I'll give you an idea how this works. You know they're hidden. You know you need the links. As soon as nationals are over, they will all become visible on the channel. And all you'll have to do is search YouTube, Wicked Slapshot Productions, and the whole season will become visible as soon as the Nationals tournament is over. Jim makes me keep them hidden until the Nationals tournament is over, and the day after I will make them all visible. But this is my absolute privilege and pleasure to do this for you. I enjoy bringing you this action from ththese girls, and it's just amazing that I get to narrate these special moments for these girls. So I'll do that again before I sign off for the last time this season, but I love doing this so much. You could tell I travel when my kid doesn't even go, just to bring you these games as Clardy pokes it up. So we're playing 5-on-4 Kiesel. Kiesel red line dump around the back. Clardy's going to pick it up there. We should probably just tie this up on the wall. And that's exactly what she's going to do. Send it around back to McVeigh. McVeigh's going to tie it up there. Back to Clardy. They're just playing keep away at this point. Clardy skating with it. Clardy putting it deep. 43 to go. Sends it up the wall to Stanton. Stantons are going to come out. And Zivkovic's going to send it over to Kiesel. Kiesel chips it ahead. McVeigh knocks it deep. 30 seconds to go. Lads here with the banner. I see some hats. I'll bring you all that action when it's time. But for now, let's enjoy 19 more seconds of Selects hockey. Zivkovic over to Kiesel. Kiesel. Red line. Dump it deep. In behind stripes, 10-9. 8-7. Stanton picks it up there. The girls feel it. They're banging their sticks on the bench. And that's going to do it. Your Steel City Selects are the Mid-Am District champions for the second year in a row. 2-0, they beat the Stantons. And we'll bring you the banners and the hats. Lads out here now to do the honors. We'll bring you the handshake. And then they're going to bring you the banner and the hats. And fire up the banner printer, Michael. We need the red ones this time. So they're going to do the handshake here. And Lad Wagner, the Mid-Am Director of Girls Hockey for the district, is out here. I don't know how well this microphone's going to pick up what he's going to say, but I'll try. I'll take the foam off and see if you can hear it. If not, I'll tell you what's happening. So what a good honor for the program, getting both 14U teams to nationals. Our 16s are on the other sheet behind us. I'm not quite sure what's happening with that game. They need to win to go. For sure, because I don't know how the at-large works in that division. But both of these teams will make the trip to Florida. And for the second year in a row, we're going to pick up the red banner.
Okay, first off, congratulations to the city. Really, so excited about the program.
Ladd is congratulating Steel City as a program for sending two teams to nationals. It is becoming the premier Tier 2 program in the district. All the parents are happy cheering here. You can hear it.
Thank you to the parents and intertechnical training from both one of Florida. I wish you all a lot of luck.
Ladd is wishing everyone luck in Florida and telling them to enjoy the sunshine.
Thank you so much for attending. At this time, I need the captains for Steel City Black to go over and make your banner.
Here come Lily and here comes a whole gang of them. I don't know what they're doing. And there is the red banner.
Nobody walking ice leaves. We will get you some opportunities for pictures. Please do not get on the ice. There you go, girls. Take your banner back.
So let me zoom in on you here and give you the view of the banner here. There it is, the red District Tournament Champions banner for the second year in a row. Your Steel City Selects. The red banner. Michael will print those up for the girls, and then the nice thing is he prints one up. He'll actually just use this one. He probably printed these and he left room. They will print the names on there, and that will hang at Barrel. Jim does a nice job hanging them up in the rink so that these girls are forever memorialized in the rink with their names, and they're going to skate over and probably collect around the net and get a picture with the score behind them. Now they're handing out the hats, the district championship hats. So that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go in front of the net. Let me get you a little more zoom here. Fix the angle. I'll promise I'll stop shaking it. I know the shaking is worse when the zoom is on. So let me get you a good view, and then I'll stop. There you go. There they are with that banner. And again, it's my honor, my privilege. I'm grateful you're here. I love narrating for these girls. This is year 4 or 5 of this. There's close to 200 videos out there now from the last 4 or 5 years of these hockey games, and it's just an amazing privilege to be able to do this for you all. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the views. I will be back here next season, same channel. So if your kids are playing with my kid, you get to take this ride one more time. We'll come back from Florida. We'll do the tryout process and start it all up again for the 25-26 season. But for now, that's going to be it. They've picked up the district banner 2 years in a row. As always, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your Sunday. And let's go Selects.